for trusting us with your children. They're so talented. They have put so much work into this production. It's really challenged all of us to use our imagination and creativity, and we are so excited to present to you Tinkerbell, and we couldn't have done it without our wonderful set designer Natalia and her sister Adri, who's on sound effects as well. The two of them combined helps us able to make this show come to life, so they're a huge help. And thank you so much, and hope you enjoy the show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for intrusion. We are somewhat early. It's true. I'm not in the plan later, but we need to come on and kick things off because none of you guys can understand our star. That's her, Tinkerbell, but you knew that. You did, right? It was on the poster outside. Do you believe in fairies? Oh, you should, you know. You really should. Because they believe in you. It's not fair. They always get it wrong. I just wanted a friend. Everyone should have a friend. I didn't mean for him to follow me from Kensington Gardens. He just did. And once he was here, so many other things happened. Like the mermaids, the pirates, the crocodile, and... Hello. The other fairies are always telling me I should be friendly to strangers, so... Hello again. It was easier before the boy came, and it wasn't, but before him it was just as fairies. You see, when a baby laughs for the first time, it becomes a fairy. So when the first baby laughed for the first time, it became a fairy. So it seemed like there was a new fairy every day, lots of flying, buzzing about. So there ought to be one fairy for every child that ever was. But children know so much nowadays, and every time a child says, I don't believe in fairies, there's a fairy somewhere, that drops down dead. It started to get ever so lonely on the island, and I took up exploring the island. And it was I who discovered, if one flies as high as one can, one comes to the middle of a glorious garden with a lake. There's no application process, just volunteer. Wheels up. Hello! Although you have to come to the island with me, I can't keep nipping off with some friends. It's inconvenient for me. Hello? Are you speaking to me? Indeed I am. Are you a fairy? A large fairy? No, I'm a boy. A little boy. I'm sorry. Most people can't see me, let alone understand what I'm saying, unless I sprinkle them with fairy dust. I can. I can hear you, see you, and I can understand you. You're a strange little boy. You look? Yes. You're very young to be alone. You're very small to be a lady. I am not a lady. I'm a fairy. A real fairy. I dare say I am, and we do not consort with little boys. Why even not? It isn't done. What are they called? Or tall, mustachey hats? Parrots! Yes, parrots. Silly word. In the nursery, I'd imagine. Will they miss you? I don't know. Will they? Perhaps not. Do you want them to miss you? No. All parents do is make plans. That's true. I hear them planning their children's futures here all the time. That one a doctor. That one a barrister. That one a doctor. That one a magistrate. That one a doctor. If so many grow up to be doctors, who will be left to be patients? That makes sense. So where do you live? In Ireland. I shall sit. You shall go home to your parents. I'm never going home. I heard Mother and Father planning my future. They said I was going to be a banker. I don't want to be a banker. I want to be a little boy
time before fairies lived on your island.
If there was, I don't remember it.
I could be your friend?
You could?
If you tell me what a friend is.
Well, I once had a little red-haired girl tell another girl that a friend is a kindred spirit to whom she could confide her innermost soul.
That sounds complicated.
Very. That's why everyone only needs one friend.
Really?
Yes, more than that, and it gets too complicated with all those people and feelings.
That makes sense.
So do you think you're up for the challenge?
Indeed I do.
We must fly second to the right and straight till morning.
I'm Peter, Peter Pan.
Tinkerbell.
Where's your boat?
Boat? We must fly.
I don't know if I can fly.
I can help you.
What was that? I don't know. I was just so happy I had to.
Okay then.
Oh my. I'm flying!
Wait for me.
To keep interrupting, but there are a few more pieces of information you need.
Expository, we calls it.
Then we can get back to the play.
You see, fairies are small.
They know that.
Yeah, but I mean really small. Minuscule, one might say.
Meaning that with big things like feelings, there's only room for one at a time.
You've heard of bittersweet, happy, sad, mixed emotions? They don't do that.
So when fairies feel happy, they are just happy.
They are just happy.
When they are sad, they are just sad.
They are just sad.
When they have ennui, they just have ennui.
They just have that thing that Shay said. So, if Tinkerbell's behavior seems extreme or rash to you, please remember that's just how fairies are.
They can't help it.
It's geometric.
I think you mean genetic.
I've heard it both ways.
Wow! This is your island?
Indeed, everything seems to be waking up at once. Where did these flowers come from? I haven't seen flowers this big in such a long time.
They smell nice. So, what do you do for fun?
Not money. That's why I came looking for a friend.
You don't talk with the ducks here.
There's no ducks to talk with.
No ducks.
No, we used to have all kinds of birds and plants and animals and fish. But when the fairies started dying, they all sort of left, and the ones that stayed were terribly lazy.
Look at those birds.
Dude, they look lovely. I haven't seen them flying like that for ages. They usually just sit in their trees and chat weird things.
Look at that.
Ew, what is that?
I read about it in a book once. It's either an alligator or a crocodile.
How do you tell which is which?
I don't know. So let's just say it's a crocodile.
Why?
I like the word better. Crocodile. Hello, crocodile. He seems nice.
Indeed. The island loved Peter, and it would bring new animals, and grow new trees and plants, and bring new animals, like the mermaids in the lagoon, which has a weird way of speaking, but sounds like they're paying you compliments, but really, they're just saying something terribly nasty. But the island loved Peter. It would fade a little in his absence when we leave, but when we come back, it would spring back to life surprisingly, like he was seeing it for the first time. Here's a terrible memory.
What is that?
It looks like fish, but it has like some sort of hole with a wavy on it.
That's not a fish. That's a ship.
A ship? What's that?
It's something that carries people across the water.
Then what's that wavy thing on it?
That's a flag. It tells what kind of ship it is.
Oh, this one's black with a skull and two buns making an X underneath.
That's a pirate flag, so that's a pirate ship.
Oh, what's a pirate?
A pirate is someone who robs, attacks, and murders people.
Oh,
Wait, what? There's a run and hide! Run and hide! I'd rather stay. Stay and fight.
stay and fight.
Stay and fight.
I prefer run and hide, stay and fight.
Well, you're my friend, so you have to stay and fight with me.
I do?
Yes. Friends stick together and help each other.
Oh, but why do we have to fight?
We don't have to. I want to.
But why do you want to?
Sounds like fun.
But what if they're more than you?
Maybe. But only two came ashore.
And how do you know that?
They're standing right behind you.
Ah! Hello, we're on our part now. Did you miss me?
Smee, what do you make of this?
Can't say, Captain. Seems to be talking to that ball of light.
You there! What land is this? Did we name this land yet?
Never.
Never? Never? Land? Neverland. Odd name for an island. Now, I will say I've sailed these seas many a moon and never once seen it. So I suppose Neverland is as good a name as any. Make a note of that, Smee. What is your name, pirate? My name, lad. Hast thou never heard of Captain James Tiberius Hook? Hast thou never heard of Peter Pan? No. Then I have never heard of you. Insolent. Are all the people in Neverland as insolent as you? There are no other people in Neverland. None? No. Wondrous. Then I claim it. Smee, fetch the conquering flag. You can't just claim this land. Why not? I have a flag. Smee, the flag.
I think we left the last one in Guernsey, Captain.
Have you not knitted a new one?
Apologies, Captain. No.
Well, I claim Neverland anyway. Like pending. You will never claim Neverland. You should watch your tone with your betters, lad. I see no one better than I. Only a man and his pet.
I'm not a pet. I'm a boatman, and the captain's been to university.
Thank you, Smee.
Who cares if he didn't graduate? Lots of people don't graduate. He tells me.
Yes! Thank you, Smee. Didn't your mother ever teach you manners, lad? I ran away before she could, you codfish. Insolent child, have at thee.
No, stop waiting. So yeah, it took me so long to find his friend.
Smee, does that sound again?
Seems to be coming to that from that ball of light.
Well, silence it. That's last of ringing and hindering my swordsmanship.
Aye, Captain. Uh-oh.
The next. Why, this codfish is terrible, sir. I'll have you know I've been for eating. I'll have you know I don't know what that means. Smee, get the net. Ah, Smee, come on, Save. Yeah. Oh.
ran away.
But I was her child.
And you ran away. What's the problem with that?
But I was her child and she was my mother.
And as I say again, you ran away.
You're right. I'm free now. I can do whatever I want. And right now, I want to go talk to the ducks.
What?
Whatever do you want to talk to the ducks at this hour? I do what I like.
There's no need to be cross with me. I didn't buy you when you were getting me baby.
I'm not cross. I just need to find myself a new mother.
But you can't leave Neverland. It gets you so you away.
Then I'll just bring my new mother back with me. Simple.
You can't just bring people back with you.
Excuse me.
Ah, hurry the boat!
Have you seen my nanny? I fell to the pram while she wasn't looking, and now I don't know where she is.
You're lost.
It would seem so.
I was lost too. You ran away.
I don't know what to do now.
You can come with me.
Where?
To Neverland!
Where's that?
Hang on! You're not getting a mother. He's not coming to Neverland. None of these things are happening. You're coming back to Neverland with me, and we are staying friends, and that is it.
What does that sound?
Oh, that's Kate. Hang on! Stop! Stop it right there! Stop!
Oh, there she is. Hello.
Hello! Now let's go! Yes! Follow me!
Oh my! I'm flying!
Wait! Ugh. We are never going back to London! What they did, or what? Tinkerbell Peter would not give up his quest for a mother, but he also picked up some lost boys along the way. I don't Hang on! Just go. I've got from here. They are Tootles and Nibs. This was before baby cat Jews had safety belts, so nannies would lose children all the time. Not like today with your modern health and safety. But Peter would not give up his quest for a mother. Get off! But I'm in the same. Oh, okay then.
It is a thing of wonder, Smee.
Tis, Captain Tis.
Honestly, so one cannot leave her own grass how helpful it can be to have a hook as one's hand.
Thing of wonder, Captain.
Indeed it is, Mr. Smee. Indeed it is. The mermaid tells us that fairy protecting him's name's Tinkerbell.
They also said I was so chosen rotund.
Smee, that means you're dumb and fun.
Sounded nice when they said it.
So, look alive, you scallywags. I'm told that Pan has a band of boys in his employ.
What's the plan? The plan? Attack!
Attack! Pan? Time for me to pay you back what you did in the hand.
But Captain, I've oft heard that hook of yours is worth a score of hands.
Aye, Smee, that I did. But that does not excuse the keep a child from striking his elder. And God, I can't.
You had a mother.
Of course, a doubting, forceful woman, strict, taught me Latin, geography, and all about physics. Oh, Mummy, 'twas she who gave me the love of the sea. Sway, Aloysius!
Here you go.
Thank you.
Me mum was grand. Played the harpsichord she did. All day and all night she played it. Only knew one song, but still, she played over and over and over. Drove the neighbors mad. How I loved her.
My mother was the best of all. No, she wasn't. Mine was.
No!
Ours was!
What's with this obsession with mothers? They either left you, forgot you, or turned you into terrible, terrible, terrible people.
Me mom was a saint!
Han, unless you have objection, I think we shall postpone today's skirmish. My heart has suddenly turned into sentimental flight of fancy.
His name 10 years ago, cuddle his teddy.
Don't worry, boys. By the time the week is out, I'll get us some mother. Yay! What's with this obsession with mothers? Don't you have a mother? Theirs are called into existence by more magical forces than the dawn of time. So, then. Well, mothers do important. Like what? Stories. Mothers tell you stories. What kind of stories? Ones about fairies and pirates and far land. Oh. Hey, wait a minute. What? This winter, someone's telling a story. It's about a prince. He has a girlfriend, but he can't find her. They're not looking hard enough. People think they've lost something while they're staring right at it. She wears glass slippers. Very impractical footwear. This is a bad story. No, it's really good. What is this, Nana? Get away from us! I can see you! Who was that? Get away from there! Ouch! What? My shadow! The window cut off my shadow! Leave it! But I need my shadow! Not at night, you don't! But what about tomorrow? We'll worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow! How's the story end, Peter? I don't know. Some woman took my shadow and had to leave. You have to find out how it ends. Truly you do. I'll be sure and discover the ending tomorrow night. Must go back to find my shadow. Why do you need a shadow? I don't know. Someone gave it to me and I feel rather irresponsible without it. Did you find us a mother? I may have, but I'll know for sure tomorrow night.
that shadow?
No, but I think they may have put it in this chest of drawers. Look! We need to make a mess!
Found it!
Peter! You locked me in the drawer! Let me out! Boy, why are you crying?
What is the yarn?
Wendy, Moira, Angela, darling. What's your name? Okay, I want to make one thing very clear. Much has been said about me and Wendy. Some say I was jealous of her, or that I hated her, or that I tried to have the Lost Boys kill her, and would have succeeded if any been a good shot. But I am not jealous of Wendy. So she's just so I don't know, a woman which makes me annoyed.
Your shadow has come off. How awful.
Then cross.
Do you really think so, Peter?
Then disgusted.
I think it's perfectly sweet of you.
Then loathing. Do you know what loathing is? It's like a dull, dark sensation in the back of your head. I didn't even know what it was until I met Wendy.
I think it's perfectly sweet of you.
Yuck.
I shall give you a kiss.
A kiss? But stop. It's like a present. Thank you.
Surely you know kisses.
I shall love and see give it to me.
Thank you. Now shall I give you a kiss, if you please? I will wear your kiss on this chain around my neck. Peter, how old are you?
I don't know, but I'm quite young. I ran away when I heard my mother and father planning my future. So I ran away to Kensington Gardens and lived a long, long time among the fairies.
Fairies? Peter, you know fairies?
I can't think of where she has gone to. Tinkerbell!
Peter, you don't mean to tell me that there is a fairy in this room?
You don't hear her, do you?
The only sound I hear is like the tinkle of bells.
That's the fairy language. I think I hear her too.
It seems to come from our chest of drawers.
Wendy, I believe I locked her in the drawer. Yes, you did. Now let's leave this girl to her own silliness because you're my friend. Of course, I'm very sorry, but how could I have known you were in the drawer? You could have looked.
Oh, Peter, if only she would stand still and let me see her.
Tink hardly ever stands still.
What did she say, Peter?
You are silly toe of a girl. Don't concern yourself. She's quite a common fairy, you know. Oh, excuse me, your lordship. Now let's go.
Where do you live now?
On an island with the Lost Boys.
Who are they?
Here we go. Then the boys pull out of their perambulators. When the nannies aren't looking, I'm captain.
What fun it must be.
Yes, but you see, Wendy, we're rather lonely. We have no mother.
None.
No.
I could be your mother.
You could. No, you couldn't. And you cook for us and clean and read us bedtime stories?
I'll make sure you tidy up after yourselves and cook healthy foods for yourselves and read you bedtime stories. And I'll make sure you drink your medicine.
What is medicine?
It's what you drink before bedtime.
Then it's agreed. We fly to Neverland.
Not agreed. Who agreed? Fly? We can fly. Oh, but wait. What about my brother?
What is a brother?
I'll show you. Michael, there's a boy here who's going to teach us how to fly.
Hi, Toby. Hello. I'm up. Tink, give them some rest.
I will not. This foolishness has gone on long enough. And you need to come back to Neverland with me.
I say.
Be careful. Careful.
Here we go.
Wait. No, Peter.
England and St. George.
Now it's even more people that I have to take care of. Why is everything always my problem? What if Wendy becomes mother and says he isn't allowed to have a fairy boyfriend? That can't happen.
Oh! Did you see that? Tinkerbell's man, Peter wasn't listening, and now Wendy and Michael are all on their way to Neverland. Oh, I can't wait to see how it turns out. Do you guys want to see how it turns out? Do you?
Yes.